Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live stream episode today. Today is going to be an special episode. I invited my friend who is very much into doing videos for her brand, and I met her in a local learning entrepreneurship community in Singapore. I'm not gonna attempt to introduce her in my own words. I'm going to give her time to introduce herself. Welcome to everyone who is tuned in on the show you're watching, Frame 316 Media. So, this YouTube channel is all about helping brands grow their business using video. So, I post weekly videos that would help you learn how to create videos, how to write your script, how to design your visuals, everything about video. So, I'm gonna call in my guest for tonight. Give me a minute once I get my mouse working. Okay. Hello, Yanny.
Hello, good evening. Hi, Robert.
How are you?
Thanks for having me on show. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. So thank you for joining me. And yeah, as I've said, I'm gonna give you like the next 8 hours to introduce yourself. tell, tell us what you do and what you have been up to. Yep.
Okay, for the benefit of our guest, I think we met last year when you were the lecturer teaching us about video marketing. And I'm happy to be on your show today. Just want to give you thanks for teaching us so that I was able to use video marketing for my business. So to the audience out there, I'm a retail ladies fashion chain owner called Rose of Sharon. And it's been 23 years now. And one of the big leap of faith that I took was to be on a Facebook live channel during COVID.
Mm.
And it was because of the exposure that I had to video that I know I had to put my camera on landscape mode. That was one of the big takeaways. And that launched my career in video marketing.
Oh, so you're now convinced that it's a career.
I mean, I have to do what I need to do. So in that sense, it's career, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I've noticed you've been doing a lot of videos. So are you just somehow like testing it, or do you have any plan, or you just like I want to jump in, and then you decided to jump in?
Yeah, I kind of jumped in, then learn how to swim later.
Hmm.
I'm
So how
kind of
was it?
still
How was
learning.
it? How was it so far?
Believe it or not, every week I still have butterflies in my stomach and crafting my storyline and not sure in how to improve even better. So every week I
Hmm.
give myself a challenge. Yes, that either my message becomes clearer or the sound becomes better. So any feedback is good for me.
So how many videos have you done? Have you done like hundreds already?
For Facebook Live, about maybe 25, 26. So
Wow.
this month, we're celebrating our anniversary. So we have a 5 week series on our core values
Okay,
for our
5 week
passion.
series. So you did quality last week, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I watched the episode last week. Okay.
Um,
So how many values left? Is it the first one or
the
have you
first
done?
one.
Okay. So tomorrow you're doing the
Tomorrow I'm
second.
doing less is more.
Yay. I'm gonna be there on your
Simplicity.
live stream tomorrow, but behind the screen, behind the scenes.
Yes. So this is my first time doing stream yet. Yeah. So this is quite exciting.
Yeah. Looks fun, right?
It definitely
Yeah.
looks fun. So
Yeah. Once you start using this, you'll never go back to just using your Facebook, your smartphone, and streaming live straight on Facebook. By the way, we are live on YouTube and on Facebook right now. I just got my approval for LinkedIn, so I might go live for LinkedIn on my next episode. So I don't want to mess up the setting. And we have friends here already. Michael is here. Michael, Mr. Michael.
hello,
Let's flash
Michael.
his let's
Hi,
flash his
Susan.
here. And Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Probably these are your friends, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's only. Is this on YouTube or is this on
It's on
Facebook?
Facebook and on YouTube. So what StreamYard is doing is it's gathering the comment from the two channels, so you
Okay.
can actually manage the stream on YouTube
Okay.
and Facebook at the same time in one screen.
Oh, cool,
Awesome,
man.
right?
Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay, let me just remove our photo here. It's so big. Okay, going back to your content creation journey. So you're not, you know, before doing all those videos, you haven't tried doing any videos before? Is this like your like
Oh,
fresh jump?
not really. I had a video done of me sometime, I think 2 or 3 years ago. It was a story about it was a loyalty program that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's called Avocado. So they did
Okay.
a merchant feature. That was my first video. And yeah, for those who are actually tuning in live, we have a voucher that is generated through this platform that is able to get my customers updated on what we do, the latest offers. So that was something that they did lah. So it was a merchant linked up.
This is your voucher, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Let's show your voucher. Yep, you can see that on the bottom of your screen. It's gonna show that for a while and take it out later. But yeah, we'll probably just keep it there so that a lot of people can get your voucher. You're not selling male shirts, pants, right? So cannot use that.
No, 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 I'm not.
Okay, so what's your experience in terms of connecting to your audience? Like, have you have any like aha moment that you realize after doing 25 videos, you get to connect to your audience more compared to not doing videos before?
Yeah, so through videos, I have connected with my customers. So, and customers on video have connected with each other on Facebook. They kind of became
Mhm.
friends. So we started a little community online, and we get to meet them offline when I do my events or small events. So I invite them for a private tea session. Um, yeah, once a week. So that's what we
Yes,
do.
I saw photos on your Facebook. But what's so far? What's the most challenging part for you when doing videos? Because you look, you look, what they call this, real confident. It's like the flow of how you deliver your. I know you're not scripting your video yet, right? So it's more like enjoying it in front of the camera, and trying all those uh, dress that you want to show for the episode. But what was the most challenging part for you when doing those videos?
Positioning, lighting, and sound.
All sound.
Yeah.
But in terms
And
of delivering, I mean, do you think you're like uber
I can be more
confident now?
engaging. I can bring better content, obviously, right? I have a lot of content in my head, in my head. So sometimes I forget to deliver those content. It happens, right?
That's why
So
you
if that
need the script.
yes, definitely I need a script. So I believe that videos are engaging. It allows me to communicate to my audience and digitalizes my thoughts, so I don't have to write as much. And because my clothing is colorful, so under those lighting, I can see the fabric flow. I can share about the detailings of the clothing and
Mm-hmm.
how it drapes on my body, so customers and friends can see that. And okay, I guess the biggest challenge for video is the reach. I mean, it takes a lot of work to prepare, right? Prior to that, the preparation, and sometimes you do wonder whether the content has value
Mm-hmm.
to or has reached its potential value, and because it's also my audience's time, and I want to be able to impact or inspire them that all women are beautiful, and sometimes the confidence that they already have can be grown, can be built. So with that, right, I believe that through videos, it's a message that it's a constant encouragement that and just like um, I have church sermons, right, that is being recorded, and I can watch a sermon like on loop for 6 months.
Okay.
And especially if I like a video. So I hope through one recording, yeah, my children or my customers can watch replay and they learn from it. And it's one of my desire to build a content library. So there is also a gift that I can live with my children.
But
Yeah.
are you saving your video somewhere like on a hard
Uh,
drive?
oh, okay. So I have a YouTube channel for Rose of Sharon. That's it.
Mm,
And
okay.
I don't have a Yannie Yong channel yet.
Okay. Anyway, the good thing about what you're doing is the brand in Yanny, it's like it overlaps, right? Like because you're the founder of Rose of Sharon, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
do you find it challenging that you have to position yourself as a personal brand, or are there like times that you're confused? Am I talking as Rose of Sharon or am I talking as
Um,
Yanni?
yes, definitely. So I didn't really associate personal branding in the beginning to my
Mm-hmm.
brand. It was just a clothing brand. Then over the last couple of years, I thought, the brand needs a soul, a spirit. And that was when I kind of spoke for the brand on the how clothes can make women feel confident, empowered, and bringing them joy and beauty. So that's when I started to advocate. Um, when I used videos that kind of digitalizes it and spreads the content that I have to say in a more sustainable manner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you mentioned in the notes that you shared to me that in terms of brand awareness, you also want to communicate the USP of Rose of Sharon. So
Yes.
in simple words, what is the USP of Rose of Sharon, and how are you trying to communicate that in your videos?
Um, what is unique that is every woman is really unique. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so my USP is connecting their women's own emotion to how they feel and how they look to their personality. So when they understand their personality and their body shape, so when the clothing are put on them, okay, they'll feel better, and they feel okay. Many times, right, I'm not sure whether you've heard women say this: I need to lose 5 kg to fit into that dress,
Mm,
right? But at Rose of Sharon, the dress is supposed to fit you and make you look 5 kg slimmer.
okay. So that's the USP. Okay, so uh, Rose of Sharon transforms, right? The women. Am I right?
Um,
Because I cannot try your dress. So sad. Although, yeah, I won't. Is that how you see that?
um, I think okay, transformation is a journey, even for myself. So I think I shared with you when I lost my husband 5 years ago. I went into emotional eating and I gained a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
I think I put on 10 kg, and that affected my confidence in how I look. And so I decided that, all women will suffer, mostly suffer, like, will go through difficult times, and emotional eating can affect their confidence. And when clothes cannot fit, that double affects their confidence. So when we begin to uh, understand our personality and our body shape, and when clothes fit us, that it starts a journey. Okay, I just want to look better today, and that confidence will grow. And over time, you find that okay, you can try new styles and explore, and you be more confident to wear something that's sleeveless, that kind of shows your arms. So it's this little gestures that we do, even for Rose of Sharon, that we understand women have different body challenges, like tummy or arms. So our clothes, we want to hide those, not hide lah, but cover the areas of insecurity, but yet make them look slimmer. You know, yes,
That's very interesting. Okay, and I think a lot of women who's watching us can relate right now, like with
true.
what you just shared. And going back to the technical part of executing your videos, right? So, uh, how are you? Do you have like a strategy in figuring out that the videos that you're showing is reaching your target audience?
Ah, that's a good question. I'm not the marketer in that video sense.
Okay,
So
but how you deliver the content, are you, because it's one thing to do the marketing stuff behind a video as a strategy, but
yes,
another way of, where you have full control is that how you deliver, you're consistently talking to a specific group of people. You don't, necessarily go sideways, and the tone of voice and the message is directed to that target audience. Have you been consistent so far, you think?
I think I have been consistent. I need to watch like 25 episodes to ensure that um it's all consistent with women,
Yep.
right? Of a different personality and different body shape. So I share that consistently,
Mm-hmm.
and I bring educational value in terms of how they can take care of their garment, how to identify details that enhance their features.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a V-neck or a round neck, you know, different necklines or different hemlines that can accentuate the height. Yes.
Okay. So, in my limited opinion, I like wearing plain clothes. In my limited opinion, fashion is a lifestyle, right? But it can also be like subjective, right? Do you find it?
Yeah.
Do you find it challenging, like sharing to all your audience that this dress looks good on a specific, if you're going to a tea party, if you're going to a dinner, a formal dinner, but in a way that's a bit subjective, right? So where do you get that like confidence and authority to tell them that, hey, this set of clothes would look nice on a tea party or on a formal dinner?
Where did I get the confidence? Or
I mean, I know you have that experience. That's why you're sharing that, right? But in
yes.
terms of fashion as being subjective, you know, how do you how do you manage that? Do you state that like in an absolute way that, hey, this is A, this is A, this is blue, this is blue, this is white, this is white,
No, you
or
can't. It's like music, right?
okay?
It's like music. In terms of whether you like a slower beat music or you like rock, right? They have different um, genre, and
Mm-hmm.
clothing also brings different moods as you listen to them. And so my specific target women are people who actually work, or people that they have to impact the community. So they are bringing a sense of confidence and empowerment to not only themselves but to others. And a confident woman or beautiful woman, it's brings joy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if it's just based on pure comfort, pajamas is the most comfortable, right? It's for
Okay.
the skin.
Yeah.
But image is something that visually, okay, it spends about 50% of non-verbal communication is through image, right? And
Okay.
women all have to dress. And next is how we carry ourselves, whether we slouch, we kind of squint our eyes. So this like forms about maybe 30%, and then only about 8% is by the words that we say, or the so tonality of voice and how we carry ourselves has a high proportion. And I'm just here to supplement that part of the body by giving them the right colors and the right shape. So imagine if you have to wear something that is not fitting really well, or too short or too oversized. It communicates a different message. Yeah? Oversized, baggy, and it's like, did you lose weight? If you're too tight, it's like, did you put on weight? So, you know, but if it's
Okay.
form fit, it fits well. It doesn't mean you're big or small. It just means it fits well. It's like parking, you park a car, it's nicely parked. You don't like a car that is parked out of the line. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing. Our eyes are trained to look at things um, to fit well. Yeah.
But how do
So I'm
you
just
plan? How do you plan which dress to show in an episode? Do you have like a list lineup, or you just
no, I have to plan
randomly?
lah. Of course, I have to plan.
So how long does it usually take you to plan? Do you come up with a theme? Like how do you decide that, oh, this set of clothes or this set of dress would be in that episode because it's related?
Okay, so my first video was 20 minutes, and it was about how to dress up for Zoom
Mm,
because that was COVID.
okay.
And then another series of video that was very interesting, that did well, was when I did one theme is how to turn 5 outfits to 17 looks. So how you can maximize your value of your clothing in tweaking certain and
Style.
accessorizing it now,
Okay.
and how to get 17 looks out of it. So that was also very well received. And we also recognize that women who only wear black and white because of their profession or that's their favorite color. So we did a series that was black and white. Um, there was one series that I really, really loved, but the viewership was low because the camera was out. As in, we didn't position the camera very well. It was a fashion runway. So, but that was
Mhm.
really fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
So
Yeah.
you did an actual like catwalk
Oh, yeah,
runway.
yeah, yeah. Fashion. Every woman would dream to be not okay. Not every woman, huh? When you were growing up, or rather, when I was growing up, right? Runway or Barbie doll runways were part of a childhood dream, lah. So when you can create that kind of fashion runway, it's fun, right? I mean, creating what was in my mind into reality. So my team are actually very creative. I have a team of fashion advisors from my stores. So what they do is, okay, I will tell them a theme, and they will have to pick up the items for me. So in the
Mm,
beginning, I used to do the picking myself, but over time, I trained them. Okay, this is what I'm looking for, and they would pick up those suggestions, and that's when I know I have impacted them, and they are able to deliver what is in my head, yeah, to more people, because I can't be just me, right? Yeah.
yep. Okay, talking about team, how many people are involved during your live stream videos? Like how many people are working at the same time to make that possible?
Um, Anything from 1 to 3 people.
Okay, so you have someone managing the social media side, right? Because people are commenting, right, while you are delivering your your content, and I think you cannot see the comments, right? Like when you're standing there. So there's someone else who's managing the social media engagement for you.
Yes, there is one person managing the replies. Um, but my team is also on the Facebook, so they can also reply.
Okay. So if you have, all the resources in the world right now, right?
Oh, wow.
It's
I
so
would want
good.
a Disney experience if
It's
I
so
have
good.
virtual
Yeah,
sound,
it's so
lights,
good.
music. Yeah.
It's so good to dream, right? But let's say you have all the resources right now. What are you gonna invest on? What are you gonna improve or upgrade in the way you do your videos right now?
Oh, the sound, the lights,
Mm-hmm.
um, the angle, how the reach,
Mm-hmm.
and growing a community so that more women can experience confidence through dressing. And if you're empowered to make decisions and say, hey, I may not be where I am today, but let me take a step of journey to fulfill my dream or fulfill my goal. So that inspires me. Um, I like to interview women who have great stories and then cap- capture that and then share that to my audience. Um, so I record that when the first year after I lost my husband, um, it was the stories of the women that I served that encouraged me to continue. They could have lost babies, they could have lost loved ones as well, or they could have gone through financial hardship. And seeing how they have gone through, that inspires me. And so I think all these little stories, uh, it kind of goes into my heart, and that gives me the resilience and the courage to continue life. Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Yeah.
So,
So you're using, like, I mean, right now you're using your videos, your content as a way to inspire people, right? And
um, I mean,
connect to
that's my
them.
desire, lah.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the outcome.
You can actually if you have a strategy. But why do you think, personally, why do you think sharing inspiration in digital content, in brand content, is important? It's not because we business owners tend to sell a lot, point the camera at themselves and talk about themselves, sell and sell and sell. But to balance that, why do you think it's important that business owners as well should also talk about inspiring stuff, and using videos or their content to inspire their audience?
um, okay. Remember when you were young, when we had stories, and
Mm-hmm.
when we had to be told stories to remember a point. Like for example, okay, I always recall, right, that there's this parable in the Bible, the five loaves, two fish parable.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not remember actually this verse or this chapter that came from the Bible, right? But you remember there was this boy that was willing to sacrifice his lunch, and therefore miracle 5,000 happened. So, but the same story had many teaching values that we can learn from. For example, a lesson on obedience, or a lesson on sacrificing that little bit for a
Mm-hmm.
bigger good, and what seemed impossible becomes possible. So, so one story can has many outcomes of learning. And so videos is like a story to me. Personally, I watch a lot of YouTube videos myself. Could be on communication, could be on leadership, it could be sermons, it could be worship, and I spend a lot of time in the car. So these are the inspirations that I draw from, and give me the creativity for the day. So I take these and I kind of pass it on. Actually, I wouldn't know who made the content, but someone decided that, hey, um, they just made it very useful. So in my little way, I felt that, okay, over time I said, okay, I should start my own archiving what are the things that I enjoy, what are the things I'm passionate about, and hopefully, not hopefully, that they will actually impact women, you know, if they watch them.
But I mean, you seem to be really focused, right, on your target audience, and you really know what to tell them. You know where you want to go, but it's a good insight that a lot of business owners should, find ways to connect, using inspiring content. And I mean, it's one of my lifetime advocacy to help business owners come up with inspiring content, instead of just, selling content. Because the more you inspire people, the more you become trustworthy, the more they can connect to you. That's when all the selling happens afterwards, in my opinion. I mean, I can be
Remember
wrong.
you shared last year when you taught me how stories connect human,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that philosophy resonates. You might not, um, yeah, you remember the story that impacted you. You know, you've probably gone for networking sessions. It's the
Hmm.
stories that sometimes you may not even remember the person's name,
Yes.
but you remember the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. So I don't need. So I was at this networking event. There's this person. He was broke. Okay, I think it was either a bankrupt, or basically broke lah. Okay, and then he had a divorce. He ran away um, to another country and lost everything. Fell ill. Okay, but one day he just decided to start over, and he came back to Singapore, and he just started. Okay, I just want to be better. So when I met him, he was only 1.5 years recovering. Okay,
Mm.
recovering. And when he told me that story, I was like, you mean like after you've gone through all that, you let's say survive, but is thriving and giving back? That inspired me because I borrowed his faith. I borrowed his tenacity and I borrowed his resilience and say, okay, there must be a better way. I haven't found it yet, but there's definitely a better way. So please share with me or show me. And so that is when I walked that little journey of faith. I think 5 years ago.
Okay. So, yeah, you keep mentioning that stories connect people. And I actually forget which part which part I talk about that in that session. Yeah, I hope you remembered more than that. You learned more than that. But
Oh,
yeah,
you told me that don't tell.
yeah.
I think you were very, very specific. Don't go on the feature. Tell. People will discover it. I didn't understand what you're saying, of course, at that time.
Yeah. I mean,
But you
I'm
kept
just
saying
passionate
that.
about, yeah, I just
You
love
kept saying that.
teaching. So,
Yeah.
okay. Just looking at your notes right now, you send me like this whole chunk of text that I have to review. I feel like I have an exam. Yeah. Remember, I gave you like the talking points that we're gonna be having on today's episode. Then you like answered it like in essay format,
Well, I
which is
mean,
which
it's
is
just a
amazing.
guide. It's just a guide. The
Yeah,
videos happen to be, different. Yeah.
but right now, are you following a specific structure when you do videos, like opening, content, call to action, promo, then ending, or you just, how do you do it? You stand there and enjoy it? Are you not following any?
I just tripped. How's that? That caught attention. Yeah. So that was my first big
But
moment.
if
Of
you
course,
have
I've
an
got something below lah.
if you have an opportunity, would you want to structure your videos like and have
Uh,
more of a format instead of just free flow, or would you prefer it to be free flowing style?
I'm not sure whether you watch Thai videos.
Yeah,
So they have really like nice storyline, and you would never have guessed that they were selling some item. Okay, until they finish the story. Yeah, I like that kind of story.
I mentioned that on my lecture on call. I remember because it's always part of my lecture when I teach storytelling. Even for my students in med school, I keep showing them, and I discuss how those Thai commercials are like going beyond the Call of Duty. Not your typical, yo, this is my product and this is the cheapest in the market, so buy my product. So yeah, they are really spending a lot of brain powers to come up with inspiring story, and they are really amazing. So do you want to do stuff like that for your?
Yes, of course. I mean, that's like every girl's dream, or rather, I don't know, every business dream, because those are the ones that are exciting, because they build value, they build trust.
All right, let's do that. Okay, so do you have, I know you have some questions, you want to ask me in terms of video content creation.
I
just
mean,
don't
okay,
just don't just don't make it too difficult.
no,
Don't
I
put me
think
on
what
the
happened,
spotlight.
okay, I think just to bring clarity, when you ask me whether I had a flow for our Facebook structure, yes, we do. Okay, it doesn't go random. Okay,
Mm,
we will always introduce the personality style of women, the body shape, okay, and how clothes can fit them. So we vary the texture, the color of the clothing, okay, to bring across that point.
mhm,
So we had invited guests as well. So guests of different age group. So anything from early 30s to someone's in the 50s. Okay, and then we had women of different body shape. They could be tall, could be a bit plump, or they could be short, or they could be skinny. So not that we had to categorize them by their shape, but that is their personality.
mhm.
Okay, we are born of different body shapes, but doesn't mean that they are not beautiful or anything less. So they're in fact very beautiful, and how God has created women of different frame and structure to um, make life interesting. Yeah, that's how I see it. So that's structure, okay. So, but in each episode, we vary the content, okay, we vary the promotion as well, and we vary the emotion. Okay, so like last week was quality. So we some of the things that women struggle with is when they wash their clothes, they have to iron. So we want to bring across the message that when our fabrics are made well, minimum iron is needed, and it can just so the kind of quality, or when they wash it, the colors don't fade. So these kind are the experiences that we showcase on our show as well. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, but as I was saying, do you have any question to ask me in terms of video content creation right now? It's a free Q&A for you if
Of
you have
course,
a question,
of
but
course, the
don't make it
first thing,
too difficult, huh?
the cost of it, the cost of making a video,
Uh,
the time needed to make a video, right? Um, the start, the mood, and the should I say the cinema, the screen, the kind of flow.
the visuals.
These are the three things that video. When we say about video making, these are the three things that comes to my mind.
Okay, so okay, let's talk about cost. Right, so cost, can vary, but cost should be at the end of your priorities when you're coming up with priorities when you're doing videos. The first, the top priority, should be a series of content that you already plan in place. And I think I mentioned to you the last time that we spoke. If you have like 100 topics, a sheet of paper with 100 topics. I don't know if you have done that already, but the top priority is a list of all those topics,
We
and
did. I did 50 lah.
that's good. That's good. And of course, after that, after figuring out your the list of your topics, then you jump into exploring different show format, right now, I think you're exploring different show format right now. It's not. Sometimes you have a guest, sometimes it's just you. And you mentioned you did a video where you're doing a runway, catwalk style of
Yes,
video. Yeah,
yes.
but I advise people, or people who wanted my help. The cost should be, the least of their priority. I mean, if you have resources to spend, it's good, but it should not stop you, because a lot of content creators, they don't really spend that much money. They are just, creative with what they have. And the more content you have, the more space for creativity. That's the secret. Because if you run out of content, you know it would look like you're forcing videos. Yeah, it's Wednesday again, I need to come up with videos. So it's important that for every business owners, you have like a content bank. I have a story bank, but content bank is different. You pull those contents there. So if you have 50 right now, it means you're set for the next 50 episodes, something like that. Yeah,
um,
that's the most, I think that's the top priority for content creators.
yeah. I mean, that's really interesting to know, and assuring. Sometimes when we speak to a creator, although one of the first, what's your budget? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't know what it takes, right? That's number one. Or what kind of scene are you looking at? I'm like, is it one scene, two scenes? I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
How many
because
angles and how many scenes?
because
I'm
you're
like,
you're talking to a technical production person, that's why. So it depends on who you're talking to. I mean, that's my point. If I'm the one who's going to be building, a strategy for video, that will be the last of my questions. Like, I won't even ask someone what scene, how many scenes do you want, because most people don't know, right? Like, do you have any idea how many scenes you want?
it is. I get the same issue. Oh, I would say I experienced the same question when people ask me, "Who's your target group? How old are
Mm,
they? Who are they?" I mean, they're women. That's too broad.
yeah.
Yeah. But our clothes are of timeless value in that sense. Of course, they have trend, right? Trending styles and trending elements, but doesn't mean that you should be boxed in to a certain age. But it's the quality or the confidence that you represent. So that is timeless.
Yeah, the
Beauty is
product.
timeless. Yeah.
Yes, the product is timeless, the message is timeless, but the campaign should be directed to a specific audience, should be for a specific time, because that's a campaign. When you're doing a campaign, you do a campaign for the purpose of getting more sales, right? Or getting more brand awareness, or showing your brand out there. So that has to be, in my opinion, like, if it's up to me, that's the balance. Timeless message is timeless. Your content, whatever you're doing, it's timeless. But on a campaign mindset, let's say, uh, because you're gonna spend money on a campaign, you're gonna spend money, you're gonna spend time on a campaign. So it has to be, let's say I'm gonna do a campaign for 100 women in a 10-kilometer radius from my store. You have to be that specific when you're
I
doing a
see.
campaign. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, so that's just that's a free insight for you. But the timeless, you can keep that. I mean, the message definitely is timeless. The clothes, it's timeless, right? But when you want to say, when you want to sell, when you want to become more strategic in what you're doing, that is when you reduce the message to a specific group of people, because you also want to test. You want to have enough data, because for you as a brand owner, you might have this idea that, oh, this is for this group of audience, right? Because that's where it all starts. Then you do the campaign, then you would have data how they respond, so that would give you an idea. Oh, probably this is not for this age group. Now I'm gonna test this for the next age group. So it's a series of testing. So that's the, the strategic mindset in coming up with a strategy specifically if you're using video for a campaign.
Mm, yeah.
I like
So
the way you're smiling. It's like,
no, I put it like, in our clothing we have five personality. Of course, there's more, but we have
mm,
five main personality, which
mm,
is classic, feminine, dramatic, elegant, and natural. So these are the five target group of women that their personality personifies in the way they dress and the taste of
mm-hmm,
what they like. For example, a person that is natural, they prefer outdoors. The clothes are more of cotton based, linen based, a bit more outdoor, more lifestyle, more casual. So their
yeah,
taste in um, food choices or their li- their hobbies could be quite different as well. For someone that say it's elegant in you want something more form fit, so it's different persona. So I believe campaigns I, are the same. You do different target audience for different. You have different campaigns to serve different target audience.
yeah.
Correct?
That's the idea. But the secret, the strategy is to be super specific when you're running a campaign, because when you say elegant, it's still broad, right? Or when you say classic, it's still broad. So you wanna pin down, pinpoint.
A needle in a haystack, my friend.
Yes, yes. But again, marketing is all about data. So when people and marketers tell you, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this amount of customers," the first question that you should ask them is, "Where are you gonna get that?" Right?
Of course,
Where are you gonna get
of
that,
course.
and how are you gonna get that? Because it's all about data, and your campaign, social media has analytics. When you do, if you're on Shopify, you would know how many people would click on an ad. You would know the profile of people who would click on an ad. But uh, as a content creator, because as a business owner, we wear a lot of hats, and it's challenging, right? Sometimes I need to create content. Sometimes I need to go through those freaking analytics and see what's happening with all my campaigns. I need to update my website. So a lot of stuff are happening. But as a content creator, uh, you should just keep creating, content. That's There's nothing more to it. Just keep creating content. You would learn the strategy along the way. And I think what you did was really good. You have 25 videos. How many months have you been doing that? When
Since
did you
May,
start?
May,
May,
May, June, July, August, September, October. 6 months.
of every week, every Wednesday.
Mm.
So
Every Wednesday, 8 p.m.
why
Because it was
Wednesday?
because Monday I had to send my daughter to tuition. Friday I've got cell group.
Oh.
So like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Um,
So
then
what
I
do you
thought,
what do you do with the recordings after you have done the live stream recording? Do you do anything about the video file? You
uh,
upload it
it,
somewhere.
it's on YouTube.
Then what do you do next?
Okay, so I actually wanted to uh, do snippets of what I thought
Yeah,
was, yeah, in condense it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's called that's what you call the micro content. You let's say if you have a 1 hour video, you can chop it into small 3 minutes, 2 minutes, insights like sound bites, and just use it as a social media content. Post. Uh, you do a lot of Instagram as well, right? For Rose of Sharon, do you have an Instagram?
Yes, I do.
uh, Facebook, and of course, but do you have LinkedIn? Are you on LinkedIn as well?
For my company or for me?
For the company?
Company, no, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay. So, but you have a business profile on LinkedIn, like Yannie Yong on LinkedIn, right? I think we're connected. I'm not sure if we're connected. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I have a personal profile on LinkedIn.
Okay. So you have here. Uh, I don't know if this is a question. You wrote here, what storytelling of my video that I want to portray, and describe. So you mentioned this is your long-term plan, right? So you really want to focus on telling stories.
I mean, it's my desire.
Are you telling stories in your episodes right now?
I mean, through the through the story. I mean, women. I mean, not women. As as you shared, right? We connect through stories. A powerful story becomes a teaching point and learning point. And everybody has gone through different life experiences, and these are real stories to me. So when I can be authentic, I learn from my mistakes and share that, it can be a learning point to someone else, so that when they have to go through the same mistake, they have handles to go through them, or to have those who have not gone through those experiences. Um, should they one day know of someone, or they themselves have to go through it, they won't feel as discouraged, that but they know of it. Yeah, so that is my belief. So the road less traveled, or the road that has been traveled, can be shared to others. That's how I see it.
Which is really good. And I mean I've watched some of your videos, not all of them, just for research and preparing for our episode today, and see how much you're enjoying your video. So I noticed that you change uh like outfit, right, during your episodes, to show different outfits, right? So for that part, uh are there any technical challenges to that? You're using your headset as a microphone, right? For your videos?
Oh,
You
what
have it
I
for your
use
live
AirPods.
stream?
AirPods,
The
AirPods.
AirPods, right?
Yes. I couldn't use wire, because when you
Yeah.
change, kind of gets in the way.
Yeah.
So I thought of using the cat muffler sort of sound
Mm.
that was supposed to link to my laptop.
And then, have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it, because
Why? You haven't bought it yet.
I went to look for the cat muffler. So I went to buy a microphone, but I don't have the cat muffler. And I was looking for a connector to the lightning cable. Okay, so that got kind of, I'm like thinking, but is this the best way? Then 2 weeks ago, I was on the StreamYard program where they use a laptop.
Mm.
Yeah, then I mean, I wouldn't know the difference. I mean, I know the difference, but I didn't see a difference.
Okay, so we're gonna try to work on that audio on your episode tomorrow. Actually, I actually have uh I don't know what you call it. I keep forgetting that. The mic that doesn't look obvious when you have that.
The clip
Put
ons,
that on your ear. Put that on your
yes.
ear and at the back of your neck, and then there's like a mic like that. Yeah.
Is it
So
wireless?
yes, it's wireless.
Of course. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be cool. So prepare for that, and I'm excited for your episode tomorrow. Looking forward to collaborate with you on that. And you have a nice studio, by the way.
Thank
I
you.
like
Thank
yours.
you.
I like. Would you have balloons tomorrow again? You have balloons on
Uh,
your last episode.
yeah, yeah. So the five colors. Can you remember the five colors?
Yeah. There's
Huh?
like a light pink, a
The what color?
light pink,
Pink.
red,
Okay.
red.
No, no red. Pink.
That's
Purple.
purple. Sorry. You have five colors, right, on your logo.
Oh, it's just a anniversary emblem. Yeah. Logo is gold. So there are
You
five
sh-
colors to
you
represent
should
five
have
values.
you should have bought your shirt right now, so you can promote it later
Oh
on the show.
yeah, yes. Tomorrow we'll share the shirt.
Okay, so you also mentioned here that you want to learn how to be an influencer on YouTube.
um, yeah, it's learn. I mean, of course, have to learn. Every skill set is to be learned, right? If you want to tell stories, if you want to reach it, you need to influence, right? And if I can't communicate properly, then I can't influence. So in that aspect, yeah, how to be an influencer um, for to make impact or inspire or make a difference through stories.
It's interesting because Rose of Sharon is a 23-year-old company, right? You
Mm,
mentioned.
mm,
And you're just starting video on year 23, right?
mm.
Okay, so did it ever cross your mind that I should have done videos on year 15 or on year 10? Or no, you just felt like I have to do this now, so I'm gonna start doing it.
At the latter point, just start doing it.
I mean, it's not that's a major concern actually for content creators. You know, a lot of brand owners are discouraged. I mean, partly discouraged. Like YouTube is overcrowded. You know, Facebook video is overcrowded. But if you were gonna look at the data, we're actually still in the early stage. You know, in how video is penetrating, you know, the marketing space on YouTube and on Facebook.
No, I
So
think
that's good.
what
It's good
I
news.
think I think what happens is I believe videos are the first impression of the brand. Okay, and if you actually make a good impression, that it creates a curiosity to engage the brand better. And stories are one of the element, right? It's another time is when it's educational. So when we
Mm.
bring content of value to our customers, they pick up something and
Yep.
they go back, they think about it, and sometimes they come back to us and they ask the question and say, hey, you mentioned on this, can you share more with me? So at least it triggers questions in their head for our customers. Okay, so I kind of look different now. So it help so videos help to expose my brand and also expose the variety of selection and range that at Rose of Sharon carry, the clothing lines that we carry as well. So in that sense, a little bit of a product feature. Yeah. So in terms of why also still believe that videos are the way to go, um, with the onslaught of different video channels and media. So these are methodologies, okay, to reach out to my customers or yet to be customers, with learning contents, um, with what we believe in, and also grow a movement of bringing women to confidence, and that they also can make an impact in the society. So it's just little moments put together like a big jigsaw puzzle, and we're here to bring joy and beauty. So when you create moments of joy, that kind of gets capsule. When okay, you're beautiful, that puts in that capsule, and you put it together, it just becomes a bigger map, and step by step lah. So since I didn't start 23 years ago, I better start today, like like this year 2020.
23 years ago, the cameras are like this big. and, and,
Yeah, so
and you need
and
someone
20
to
years ago, I
carry.
wouldn't have met you. So I only met you last year. So I
Yeah, I
can't. Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So
Okay, I want to pick your brain for this next part. There's because people will be able to watch this on replay on my channel. You know, I hope you have watched some of my videos on my channel. But what can you, based on your experience, just recently jumping in on video marketing and video content creation, what can you advise? Those uh, business owners who are still, what do you call this? Uh, like not sure if they should jump in, they, they should do their first video. What can you advise them?
with how do I advise business owners that don't want to do video, or I
No,
want to do video but don't know how to do it?
yeah, it's like they know that they need video,
Yes.
but they feel like they can't do it because they're not creative. They don't have film crew, they don't have the expensive cameras. Because I mean, like yourself, you don't have cameras, right? You don't have like the media corp set up on your on your studio, right? But you're able to do 25 episodes. So what can you advise them?
Um, how to encourage. Just start from just I would say just do it. Does that make sense?
That's
But
a
it sounds too simple, right?
that's a
Right?
shoe brand. Just do it.
Okay, so at Rose of Sharon, we want to connect with you. So videos are one of the most engaging platform that we can connect with you, so that we can bring you the confidence, the joy, and showcase what we have to offer. For other business owners who have yet to experience video as their communication channel and would like to try, start something shorter, maybe find your yeah, so find video experts to start the journey. Go for lessons. Go for lessons. Yeah, go and
Attend,
sign up for a
attend,
course first.
attend my lesson.
Attend Robert's lesson, and
Or
he will give you.
subscribe to my
Oh,
channel.
I think subscribe to the channel. Start picking up somewhere, and then so when you get inspired by different videos, then you your why is growing. You'll do it. That's it.
Actually, my phrase, my phrase for that is start messy. Uh, Your first 10 videos, actually, it's gonna look really bad. So people should not be too hard on themselves and expect that their first 10 videos would be like super amazing videos. And that's what I keep telling, business owners that I help is start messy, whatever you have right now, start with that. And because you will never get better unless you start doing it over and over again. That's the thing. Start messy.
And I think it's not because the videos are messy that they're afraid of starting, but it actually takes a lot of time and effort.
Yeah,
And yeah, so they may not have the time or effort or
yep.
prioritize. Okay,
But
they
if you
haven't.
grab your camera, point it to yourself, start talking and film it. Yep, that's messy, but that's a video one. That's episode one. And once you really have good video content, just hide the old videos. You can start hiding the old videos because right now you have amazing lights, you have good cameras, you have directors, and yeah, at least you started, right? But I hope a lot of business owners can learn from your own experience because you really started doing this on your own, right? Have you ever uh, considered? I mean, when you're starting during your first two videos, you know, did it ever cross your mind that I should hire, someone who's really good at videos, or you just decided I'm gonna do this on my own?
Um,
The first three
the,
videos, the first three videos,
no, I just started doing my own.
which is good. This is like actually that's I know that's epic. That's the right way to do it actually. Because
Oh,
even if you hire someone, as an expert, you wouldn't have any input. You wouldn't have any experience. What you would ask them to do or what you would need from them because you haven't started that. So it's good that you started it on your own. It's really
um,
amazing.
thank you. Yeah, and I also have friends and people who encourage, and I also have I have to be very open to harsh critics, if there's such a word. I will ask for the harshest comments that I can get from my friends that I trust. And of course, I had to put my pride, like and just be really open. If I have not connected to the audience, if my sound was too flat, when I forget to communicate or I just go blank,
Yeah.
oh, I know it's terrible, but you just listen and say, okay, it's not about me, it's not about me. It's how well I've delivered to the audience so that it doesn't waste their time. And if you inspired or passionate, or they say, okay, I want to head down to the stores and try something new, so that gets me excited. And yeah, and I hope that it inspires another woman to be beautiful inside and out.
Do you review your videos like your previous episodes? Do you take time and sitting down and watching and taking notes? Do you do that?
um Okay, actually, I watch back my videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
But
do. I do.
do you take notes? Like,
Uh, I don't take notes,
yeah, you
not
should.
specifically.
Yeah, because you should have like a running list of, hey, I messed that part up. So you would have an idea, like, if, let's say you went blank, you would, because there would be patterns, on how you do videos, and that would really teach you in your future videos. Like, you would also have to, like, highlight the part that you sound so confident, and then keep talking about that part again, and keep doing that, because that's the most confident narrative in your video, so you should keep doing that. So yeah, that's just a tip for you when you're rewatching your video.
Yes, thank you. So
I remember
it
you
will
have a
be
question.
definitely good. Yes, we have a
I,
question.
I, I no, I remember you
Yep.
have a question to me during the after my COL session. You
Oh
approached me.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, you didn't raise your hand during the session, but as I was packing up, I forgot what your question is. But yeah, I remember because you're the
You
only
know,
one who
I know. I
approached me
remember
with.
the question. Right? It's
Mm,
um, like, like I think it was something about was it how it was some along the line how to do it. I'm kind of scared to do it, and whether is it really about the sound? What is the main draw of a video? What was the hook? What is the tension that's grabbing? And you kind of looked at me and say,
forgot.
you said that I had a nice voice, but I needed tonality. I needed to smile because when you said I didn't smile, I look really fierce.
Yeah, really. It's like my mathematics teacher walked straight in front of me, like, you didn't do your assignment. Why did you not do your homework? You were not smiling. But yeah, so
Yeah, told me to smile. Lah.
I forgot what month was it. Anyway, yeah, I was really glad to have the chance to connect with you during that session, and yeah, I've been watching your uh, live videos, so I decided to ask you, why not invite you to guest on my show. I mean, my own channel is also, I'm still working hard to grow my channel, though my YouTube channel has crossed the 1,000 subscribers. Yay! After
So yeah, so
weekly,
thank
yeah.
you, thank you, thank you.
I have something here that I think you need to talk about, right? Gi- Give me a minute. So I'm gonna show this on screen. Then I hope this is the right image. Nope. The promo that you sent me. Oh wait.
Oh, the
Oh
promotion.
yes. Okay, this is it. It's called screenshot. Yay, this one. Is this you?
Oh, so
The
this is
twin?
our show tomorrow, and that's our like Facebook Live. We have a promotion in store. Let me send that over to you now. Okay, so this
Okay.
is my first, well, the videos that I'll share with you about, right? So that's what we do on a weekly basis. That's 8 p.m. And let
Mm-hmm.
me send to you my current promotion. Yeah. Okay. Over to you, Robert. Yeah.
Where did you send it?
Yeah. To your WhatsApp.
Okay, what's up? Wait.
So
Okay, give me a few seconds because I need to set this up. I thought you were gonna send me a link.
oh, okay, I can send you a link. Give me a
Anyway, it's
minute. I'll
here.
send you a link. All right, send you a link. Can I? If you send the link, does it go into the chat group or does it go into the?
I would add the link on the chat and I would put it on the screen so that people can see it. But I
Mm.
have it here as well on the screen right now. There you go. Yeah. Can you talk about that image?
Yeah. So enjoy up to 50% of your third item, right? And then if you shop above 300, you get a $50 voucher, cash voucher. You get a free mask. But above all, right? Other than great savings during our 23rd anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we have a campaign called Model of the Day. And
Okay.
this campaign is actually to let women feel how it is to be a model. Okay, so we capture pictures and images of them, and they can actually bring this home with them as well. So I'm going to send you this interesting campaign to you. This is the selling part, right? But we have
Okay.
very interesting thing as well. I mean, events. Let me just share that with you. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. All right.
What's
Okay.
up?
Yep. What's that? Okay. So we have a model of the day campaign, and
So what is this? Or are you inviting models to join you or giving women the chance to become models?
so win up to $1,000 in cash and vouchers, and it's a 5 week
Oh,
campaign. So we're looking for women, yeah, who want to experience being a model, and they will get photo shoot. They get the images for themselves, and they also experience what we call a style um, personality and style body analysis, so that they get to discover not only their own personality, their body shape, but they get to try a dream wardrobe capsule. So it's like walking into Cinderella's wardrobe. You get to try different colors, different size and look, so that you find the best outfit that suits you. So you don't
and
need
they
no
get the
fairy
chance
godmother.
and they get the
Eh?
chance to win.
Yes, of course. Of course, they have to be taking the photos lah. They get a chance to win lah.
So this is it, right? But they can
Yep.
see all this in on your Facebook page, right? So if they visit your Facebook page,
Oh yes,
uh,
and you can see that on my Facebook. We also have a Linktree app where that consolidates all this information on one Google Drive app. So that works.
okay.
You want to have
So
my Linktree app? Yeah.
so you have another one here.
Mm-hmm.
This one. What is this about?
Oh, okay. So this is very interesting. So what happened is we decided that women needs time for self-care, right? So other than fashion, we wanted to bring another element into their life. So we chose a scent, aromatherapy scent, so that has healing properties, so that they get better sleep, or they can enjoy less pain, less pain management, and also um, less stress. So we have a 3 week series to showcase this, and a 2 week series of image, which is beauty and image, where they learn about styling on face, yeah, makeup. So because we
So
are
they
23
can
years,
join this or they
they
need to
can. They
sign
said,
up.
I just sent you the Linktree app. You can sign up. Yeah.
Okay. So are you taking videos on this Thursday activity? You should. This is content.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right. You agree? You know,
I agree. Yeah. Yeah.
you can just mic them up or put a like a condenser microphone in the middle, like just capture whatever you're gonna discuss, like candidly, and then just edit that. Right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah.
Definitely, everything can be video captured. How's that?
Yes.
Yeah. So because it's 23 years, so 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is the number of grace. So we
Hmm.
have 5 weeks of celebration. So 5 weeks of different quality and values that Rose of Sharon represents. Yeah.
So what
And
week are you now? What week
we are
are
week
you now?
two. Week two. Tomorrow is. I mean, this is week two. So we have a tea event where 3 is on scent and 2 is on beauty.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a model of the day, which is a 5-week campaign as well.
Wow, that sounds a
Yes.
lot of fun. You have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And of course, we have our, we did a dream wardrobe launch where you get 5 items at a selected price, special
Mm-hmm.
price, because after they get the styling done, yeah, you can pick something out for them.
That's nice. Can I join this tea? Is this free? Just kidding.
um, can you join the tea? Sure.
I'm just
I
kidding.
mean,
I'm just kidding.
under video, filming, scripting, yeah, I think, yeah, you're more than welcome to go
Okay,
behind the
sure.
scenes. Yes,
Yep.
yes, yes.
This sounds fun. Okay.
I,
Anyway, yep. Anything else you want to promote? Although
no,
we're gonna be promoting
maybe
this
the
tomorrow,
audience
right?
have a question. I don't know. Does the audience have a
Yeah.
question? Being rather quiet. I think
Yeah.
are they on?
Anyone who has question, just drop it on the comment below, and our expert guest would answer your question.
No, I mean, I was
Also,
asking whether they have video questions.
they can also ask question that's just specific to what Rose of Sharon is doing, even though it's not video. But do you have like physical stores in
Yes.
Singapore?
Okay, so
Where?
my stores are at International Plaza,
Tanjong
Novena
Pagar.
Square, yeah, Tanjong Pagar, International Plaza in Novena Square
Mm-hmm.
and Parkway Parade.
Are they open now?
So we are open daily, except the one at International Plaza that closes on Sunday and public holidays. But the shopping malls like Parkway Parade and Novena is always open. Yeah. So
Oh,
we
so
open 11 to 9. Yeah.
you also take time to visit those physical stores and do stuff there.
Yes.
Wow, super busy.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's
We're
it.
waiting for questions. If you don't have any questions, you can always, drop it on the comment, on the replay, so that we can interact with you. Let me see if we have anything on Facebook right now. Okay, we don't. Okay, so thank you for joining my show, and thank you for sharing your journey on your video content creation, and I hope that you get to enjoy it more moving forward. And um, aside from all the stress, from all the logistical stuff that you need to prepare, doing videos is really enjoyable and it's fun. I don't know if you agree. Are you enjoying it? Is it fun for you?
Yes, it's fun because you get to interact with the audience. You get to, because when you share, it internalizes my own learning as well, and it builds my own what's it confidence. It, like it really makes you think again, like direction that you're going, the clarity. So it reinforces my own clarity as well. Yeah, so it's fun.
The improvement is also um,
Yeah,
on your
improvement.
brand, right? You see the improvement of your brand when you keep doing that.
Oh
and
yes, that's the yeah improvement to the brand. Yeah. Yep.
and yeah, I look forward to seeing more of your videos.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
uh by the way, how many sets of clothes do you have? Like, will they run out? I mean, if let's say you have done
Okay.
100 videos, do you still have more clothes to show?
Yeah, I mean they are. Um, but sometimes even when I feature the same item,
Different
okay,
combination, right?
yeah, different combination or when the same item appears, it's like some items to me are my comfort favorites, and
Mm.
I just feel that they need to be showcased again because those are my personal favorites, right? Or some items I showcase again because some of their elements are interesting that I thought, people might have missed out knowing the interesting element that the item carries. Yeah. And some are just new launches lah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would still have a lot of those new launches in the future, right?
Yeah,
So
correct.
that's more video episodes. Yay. Anyway, Yanni, thank you so much for joining. I'm just
Thank you.
gonna close the show. Don't leave the broadcast room yet. Okay, I'm just
Okay.
gonna hide you in the room. I'm just gonna close the show, and then I'm gonna have a short chat with you to finish up our episode. Thanks, Yanni.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See you in a minute.
Bye.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. I hope you learn from Yanni's experience in creating her own videos. It's a small brand in Singapore, or I mean, a 23-year-old brand who just started doing videos just recently. And as she shared the creative journey, the challenges, and the benefit of doing that in terms of connecting to the audience. So I hope you learn from that. And if you see any value in this episode, please don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you wouldn't miss out on videos like this in the future. We're trying to do weekly stream episodes, hopefully. And I hope to see you on our next episode. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless you and take care. I hope you're safe wherever you are.